The family of a 12-year-old boy who was killed after being struck by a school bus in Rockland is reacting to news the driver will not face jail time. An NTSB report shows Braden Callahan was in or near a marked crosswalk when he was hit last November. The bus driver, 65-year-old Jeffrey Colburn, was originally charged with manslaughter. However, that charge will be dropped. Instead, Colburn will plead guilty to a motor vehicle violation, resulting in death, taking prison time off the table. Steve Smith, the attorney representing Braden's parents, Kelly Morse and Shane Callahan, tells WABI they are glad Colburn is acknowledging liability, but says, quote, their primary concern is that RSU 13, the institution entrusted with protecting children on its buses, be held fully accountable for the safety systems, training, supervision, and decisions that failed Braden. Smith adds Braden was a beloved child and no legal proceeding can undo his family's loss. Colburn's misdemeanor plea hearing is scheduled for Tuesday.